Okay. Now remember, the goal is to end up in this format. Y equals, now A, we're not going to use for our purposes yet. So we're going to assume that to be 1. X minus h quantity squared plus k. That's what my answer should look like if it's in vertex form. So I have a goal of where I'm headed. Well, h and k represent the vertex. So what this problem is really asking is, what's the vertex? Which we know how to do. We've done a few of those already, right? What's the formula for the x of the vertex? Minus b over 2a. Yeah, it's the lead-in to the quadratic formula. Excuse me. So I can go ahead, I'm going to say that means I'm looking at negative 6 divided by 2 times 1, which is a positive 6 over 2, or 3. So that tells me that as far as the vertex goes, I've got the 3 part. Still need to get the y. But I know what y is because I have a formula that tells me what y is for any given x. I know y is going to be x squared minus 6 times x plus 3. So 9 minus 18 plus 3. That's going to put me at negative 9 plus 3 is a negative 6. So the vertex is negative 3, or positive 3, negative 6. Oops. Didn't mean to hop ahead there. Let me get back into where I should be. There we go. Now that's what we were working on last week. We talked about finding the vertex. Get the x of the vertex first, plug it in to get the y, you're done. Only I still don't have an equation. I just have a vertex. But I do know the basic format. Question is, what goes where? Anybody got an idea? Close. That sign doesn't change. So it'll be minus 6. There we go. And that's the equation in vertex form now. It'll give me the exact same graph. If you put both of those in the graphing calculator and hit go, you'll get the exact same parabola drawn. I can plug and chug the same numbers through. I'll get the same results.
Why'd you take away the A?
Why did what?
Why'd you take away like the A?
Okay, the A is this number right here. The number that determines how it opens up. And in this problem, it's a 1. And for what we're going to be practicing this year on it at this level, it'll always be 1. We're not going to mess around with those numbers yet. Yeah, you don't need to write anything there. Well, plus, if A is 1, you don't, anything times 1 is itself, you can leave it out.
And for the y, the sign never changes.
Right. The sign doesn't change for the y because it's positive k to positive k right here. But the h is a negative. It's the opposite of whatever h was. Now, this has to do a little bit with what's called translation, where this tells me that I'm going to the left, to the right, and the negative tells me which way it is, and then this will tell me if I'm going up or down, and the positive negative tells me which way that direction is, so that the vertex is moved from the origin, which is where it normally would be, to some new location. And then A tells me if I open wide or open skinny.